Have you ever felt annoyed by your dog's barking, wishing they'd just be quiet without realizing it could be something serious? You hear it all the time, multiple times per day, or maybe even in the middle of the night. You roll over, whisper, shh, and chalk it up to a cat outside. But what if this time it's something else? A signal that something's off, something you can't see, smell, or hear yet. So many of us miss the most important messages our dogs are trying to send because we don't understand their language. But dogs do speak, with their barks and tones, and some of those barks are real alarms. In today's video, we're going to decode 5 specific types of barks that could literally save your life. By the end, you'll know how to tell the difference between a feed me bark and a something's very wrong bark. This isn't just about being a better dog parent, it's about being safe, informed, and connected. So grab your pup and let's dive in. Take the story of a family in Alabama. They were sound asleep when their Great Dane Ralph started barking, but this wasn't his usual bark. It was sharper, louder, and urgent. His owner later said, "It was a different kind of bark. I almost ignored it, but something in his voice made me get up." When he reached the kitchen, flames were already climbing the wall. He yelled, waking his wife and kids just in time to escape their smoke-filled home. They lost almost everything, but they survived because someone listened. Don't think this is rare. These kinds of stories happen all the time. The difference between tragedy and survival often comes down to a single split-second decision. Do you ignore the bark or do you investigate? The rest of this video will teach you how to distinguish between them. Let's start with the bark you hear the most, and the one you're most likely to ignore, the alert bark. You know the one, a sharp burst when the mail carrier walks up, or when a leaf daringly blows across your yard. It happens all the time, so we tune it out and say, that's just Max being Max. And we even try to train it out of them. But dismissing it is a huge mistake. This bark is your dog's first line of defense, their way of flagging something's off. And while 99% of the time it might be nothing, that 1% could mean everything. The alert bark is usually a string of short, sharp, mid to high-pitched barks. There's a rhythm to it, staccato bursts with little pauses in between, almost like your dog is saying, "Listen, did you hear that too?" Watch their body, ears perked, body stiff, eyes locked on whatever they heard. The tail might be raised, tense, maybe even wagging slightly, but that's not a happy wag, that's alert mode. They're not overreacting. They're saying, "Hey, pack leader, something's up. You need to check this out." Whatever you do, don't punish this bark. If you shut it down, you're teaching your dog to stay silent when it matters most. Instead, calmly walk over. Check out what they're seeing. Use a reassuring tone. "Thanks, I see it. Good job." If it's nothing serious, that's your chance to redirect them with a toy, a command, or a little play. With this, you're showing your dog, "I hear you, I trust you, I've got this." And that connection is the foundation for every other life-saving signal we're about to talk about next. Now, if the alert bark is like a smoke detector, then the territorial bark is the full-blown fire alarm. When you hear this one, your dog isn't just reacting, they're defending. This is the bark that makes visitors flinch, the one that erupts when someone steps too close to your home or walks past your fence. And for many dog parents, the first instinct is, "Ugh, stop, you're being aggressive." But this isn't about your dog being rude. It's about them sounding the alarm that your safety is being threatened. This bark is deep, loud, unrelenting. You'll hear it in lower tones with intense growling mixed in. The lower the bark, the more serious your dog thinks the threat is. Their entire body changes. They lean forward, stiff as a board, hackles up, ears forward. Sometimes they bare their teeth with that hard stare that says, "Cross this line and I will act." They're not just making a scene. They've already decided, this is danger, I'm ready to step in. This is instinct. Your dog sees you as their pack. First, stay calm. Your energy matters more than you know. Confidently go to your dog, no yelling, no panic. Gently lead them away from the door or window. If needed, guide them into another room so they can calm down. Don't ignore or punish them. Then, investigate safely. Is it just a delivery drop-off or something more serious? Listening to this bark could mean stopping a break-in, protecting your family, or simply reinforcing your dog's trust that you've got their back too. Because when your dog goes into defender mode, they're trying to keep you safe. The next one is one of the most misunderstood barks a dog can give. This is the fear bark, the sound of real panic, and it could be a warning about a danger you can't see, hear, or smell. Most people hear this bark and think, oh, they're just freaking out over thunder. Or, it's just anxiety, ignore it. But they're not asking the one question that matters. What is my dog so terrified of? Sometimes the answer could save your life. Your dog's senses are way more powerful than yours. They can detect gas leaks, chemical smells, smoke behind walls, even the faintest tremors before an earthquake. This bark sounds completely different. It's high-pitched, long, frantic. You might hear fast yelps, panicked whines, or a mix of both. There's no rhythm, no confidence, just fear. And the body language? Total opposite of aggression. Tail tucked tight, ears flattened, cowering, shaking, pacing, or even hiding under furniture. They're not being dramatic. They are scared out of their mind. Ask yourself, why? What are they sensing that I can't? When you hear this bark, stop everything and pay attention. Where are they looking? What are they trying to move away from or toward? If they're fixated on a certain room, a corner of the wall, or an object, check it immediately. If anything feels off, trust your dog. Get out, call for help. You live in areas with snakes, coyotes, or other wildlife? Even more reason to take this seriously. This is not irrational behavior. It's their primal alarm going off, and you better listen to it. Because when you do, you're not just keeping them safe. They might be keeping you safe too. This next bark is one of the hardest to hear and the most urgent to respond to. Because this time, your dog isn't just barking, they're screaming. You know that sharp yelp when you accidentally step on their paw? Now, imagine it doesn't stop. It turns into frantic, high-pitched barks that just won't let up. Many owners assume it's drama or attention-seeking, but this is different. This is a distress signal, and the emergency might not even be theirs. It could be yours. Dogs have barked like this to save lives, alerting others when their owner was choking, having a seizure, or collapsed. Some even ran for help or jumped on their owner's chest to dislodge food. This is their 911 call. When you hear it, don't ignore it. Check your dog first. If they seem fine, look outward. Someone else in the home might be in serious trouble. And your dog? They might be the only one who knows. This last bark might not be the loudest or scariest, but it could be the most important. Picture this. It's late at night, the house is quiet, suddenly your dog starts barking, loud, insistent, and for no clear reason. No one at the door, no storm, nothing obvious. Most of us get frustrated. There's nothing there. We hush them or move them to another room. But this could be the exact moment that saves your life. Because this out-of-character bark is the one behind those jaw-dropping, dog saves family stories. The warning before a fire, the alert before a carbon monoxide leak, the instinct that pulls you out of bed just in time. It's your dog sensing something you can't. Maybe it's an odd smell, a subtle vibration, a health shift in your body, or something off in the environment. You'll often see it in their body too, restlessness, pacing, checking on you over and over like they're pleading, why aren't you noticing this? When that happens, trust them. Check alarms, walk the house, sniff for odd smells, listen for strange sounds. Even if nothing turns up right away, believe your dog. This kind of bark is your dog's leap of faith, that you'll listen, even when you don't understand why. At the end of the day, your dog's bark isn't just noise. It's a language shaped by thousands of years to protect their pack. And you are that pack. These barks aren't random. They're instinctive warning signals, messages meant to keep you safe. So next time your dog barks, will you listen? If this video opened your eyes, hit that like button and subscribe. And share it with someone who loves their dog, because one bark really can save a life. Now tell us, has your dog ever warned you about something? A weird sound, a danger, or just a gut feeling that turned out to be right? Drop it in the comments. We read every one and would love to hear your story.